Tyrone. And takeoff, too.
Easier to gain a 10th on them right there than it is out here.
You want to hit?
Focus on that yellow line. Yep, we're pitting.
Was that from me?
Yeah,
when you're in the lead, you got to be more vigilant because they're not going to slow down.
David, you got a mic?
You got to make sure not to do it early.
I'll be outside. You be inside?
Yep.
15.
Made it. Are you not showing the broadcast?
I saw you coming in hot, and I tried to dive in the lane and
go straight through.
Let off the brakes, and when I hit the brake again, it just the weight was sliding around.
Straight through.
It's all good.
All right, well, let's go back out. Let's go do 2 laps, and we'll go back in.
Push, push, push. All you got.
Green flag stop, Tyrone.
Right here is where you're going to gain on them because you got to be pretty smooth to get out of here.
A little too hot.
You came in there a little hot, didn't you?
Keep digging. All you got to do a lap and come back in a little hotter. We'll be going faster than what we've been practicing.
Now coming off like that, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Let's go around one more time.
Let me drag. Oh, you okay?
No, you keep going. All right.
We're waiting on pit road for y'all to come back out.
If you go into the corner on the bottom, 3 wide or 2 wide, the guy on outside of you doesn't know you come off halfway off the bottom. So you got to make sure and stay on that yellow line, especially if you're 2 wide.
Okay.
3 wide, you better be ready to get on the apron because it's shitty.
We got a really good time going. Go a whole lap.
I already know what I messed up.
What'd you mess
Sitting
up?
right here.
We have unlimited
time.
Yeah, same as last time.
Let's hit it again. Let's
hit right here.
Hit. No, go around.
You can't fix that right now, can you?
No, but it doesn't really matter. It's Daytona. I mean, tires really
hell yeah.
Blow the door off of somebody.
Did y'all hear me?
I'm taking tires.
Yeah, unlimited tires. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. I just don't want somebody to think they have
all right,
check
this
or
time we'll
something.
pit. I should have put you in second.
All right, just pretend. Don't
a
get stuck.
2-car tandem. Just
get ready to pull out. Get ready.
Remember that.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're going to pit this time.
60, 60,
Yes, sir.
60.
All right, you stay closer to keeping the yellow line on your right side. Get right on me. So you stay to like the outside of pit lane, and I'll go down closer inside the pit lane. So if one of us breaks harder than the other, it won't matter.
Hey, Larry and
I'll do the movement.
Tommy, if y'all slow up, you get 3 of us coming to you.
Yeah,
Well, I'm going back down pit road. I'm practicing my pit road entry.
Me too.
Oh, y'all aren't going? I thought y'all were going.
I got my black.
That's what she said.
All right, I'll wait right here then.
Yeah, that'd be close. You didn't want to go around one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close. I thought I was doing good on that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Pit party when anybody wants to.
I'm already at the end of pit road.
Oh, shit. All right, my bad.
It's holding me.
There we go.
Is it when I'm hitting you, it's getting wild?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
I got to make sure not to do it on the
Yeah.
drag
Hold on
here.
one second.
Right
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
so I can get to you when the corner flattens out. That's going to be the money spot.
All right,
You're
I'm
good.
back. I had to get rid of that stupid driving line.
I'm going to shove you in there, but I'm not going to follow you.
Going. We got 3 cars.
Pit.
Yep. No need to say it. We know what to do right here.
Alright, let's see if Mark's broadcast is working.
Yeah, I don't know if all of it's working yet or not. We're about to find out.
I went down the first gear.
Yeah, you're connected, so
I got to get the shit out of somebody coming in. I didn't know.
Join the loading.
If y'all punch it, you can join the front pit party. We're only doing 90.
I was waiting for everybody to catch up.
That wasn't too bad of damage, but it would have lost the draft.
Oh.
That's the bad part.
Hey, Mark, it's zoomed in.
Yeah, I see this.
Damn. What I messed up on, I started concentrating on that other car and forgot what I was doing.
Yeah, you can't worry about them. You just got to hit your marks because they're still going to run you over anyway. It doesn't matter.
Are y'all coming?
I needed to let off. I gotta go to the.
I'm coming. Me and Ryder are coming.
I gotta go to the little boys' ring. Be right back.
Where you at?
Actually, 3 and 4.
Oh shit. I'll catch up. Just go. If y'all survive.
How you guys going? Bad. No.
Huh?
Alright.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
They're 12 behind you, Ryder. Damn, I wonder how much it cost to send a fucking hat over there.
Tarada?
Yeah. You ever had a $200 hat? Because the button box was $286, if I remember.
To send it to him?
Yeah. There's lots of going on in that part of the world. Mailing it is going to be kind of expensive.
Oh, there we go. It's not zoomed in now.
Yep, I got it fixed. However, half of it's not showing. There we go. Let's see.
I wouldn't do that.
Like, what
That's
half
mean,
of
Mark.
you is not showing, Mark?
Hold on.
Oh, okay, you got it fixed.
Am I staying pretty straight, James?
Looks pretty gay from back
you're
here.
We're good.
Somebody wait for us. We're doing a $1.85 into the corner. Hit me wherever you can.
Look at Boone being ballsy. Look at that.
They're pulling it off. That's the best part.
I know. Dude, you don't let him do that to you?
They caught me a little off guard, I gotta be honest.
Now we're just walking on.
Trading tanks is not showing for you, Mark.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it there.
All right, David.
Come on, David. I don't want to leave you hanging. Is David not in here?
There we go.
I don't know. I've tried to talk to him, but he's not.
He just said I am. He's here.
Okay, cool. I was like, I'm going to come down. I didn't want to leave you hanging up there.
So y'all are using old throwback paints and whatnot with Curtis. What is that? Skulls on the side?
Yeah, it's just a Monster Energy with skulls on it.
Okay, and then who is James? You're driving a black number 75.
That's gonna be hard for you tonight. We're all pretty much in a black car.
Yeah.
I'm not. You can find me.
Yeah, Larry's driving 82. Who's Bubbles? Oh, Bubbles. Okay, I know who Bubbles is.
That's like the ninth week in a row.
Boone's in the 5 with pink stripes. Tommy's still in the pits. Bubbles is the Monster Toyota. David is in the 15. Tyrone's actually got a paint job I can distinguish. Rada is riding. Rada,
normal, I think.
are you riding the
Red and black.
89?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me make sure.
Yep.
I got the high cars.
Mine says hillbilly on it.
Spelled wrong.
High car numbers, yep. Reflection, sharpening.
David, does your thing say Gamer Tube Life?
Gamer Tube Elite.
Oh, okay.
Gamer Tube.
It says send it on the back.
I see that, yeah. I'm getting a full view of that.
Kids eat free at Golden Corral, is that what you're saying? Wasn't that Harvick that was
You
bitching about
cannot
that?
make a pass by yourself, man.
Dang!
David, I'm gonna go down low.
I'm gonna practice pit stop.
So we're getting an inside view of Curtis's car and a backside view of David's car.
If that was the last move of the race, that would have been so good.
Alright.
I need to quit hitting. I'm not used to this. I still think this thing has 5 gears. It don't. So I'm going all the way down to first gear.
Big bump. Maybe not. Yeah.
My car's
Tell
in
me
there,
when you're
but
about done. When they're going to drop the left side, tell me.
Okay.
Leave hard. Get the 60 as fast as you can.
Okay.
Slim's car is pretty distinguishable.
That was a good recovery.
It's not bad.
Rada, looks like your front end's got some damage to it.
Miss a gear?
There comes
No,
the bump.
I was waiting on you. Go ahead. Knock the shit out of me.
Don't wait on me. We got to
Okay.
get it getting out of here. This is the hard part. This is where you could give up a lot of time.
I shifted right there.
Hit.
Yeah.
Make it.
Just missed it, I think. No, I made it. I didn't get a black flag.
No black flag. No
Nope.
black flag.
None of them.
That's always a good thing.
That was a good block.
I didn't know I had damage.
Tell me when the left side drops. It gets ready to drop.
Okay. And go.
Ah, shit.
What happened? You feeling alone?
I knew what was going to happen right here.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
And fourth. That's where I'm at.
Yep. That little bit of air pushes me up the track. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Which ain't no big deal. Uh-oh, we have
Right.
smoke. We have smoke.
Nope.
Oh, I know that limit.
Nope. That damn Toyota. Your left front fender is all fucked up.
Oh, I smacked the wall.
Yeah, mine is.
Need to just hop out and request a new car.
Okay.
It's not bad enough to fix, is what they're doing. But it is hurting you. You're turning and aerodynamics.
Yeah, that's where I smacked the wall on that pit stop a little while ago.
It's fast.
Yeah, boo. That's. Did you lift at all?
No, I just wanted to see
Pit.
like what part of your bumper is going to send it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, I thought I threw a good enough block.
I wasn't lifting. It's practice.
Yeah. You got pretty good damage on your rear.
Who, I do?
Oh, yeah.
When I just left out, I just put a new car in. It's still showing it?
Takes the diamond.
Whenever it drops, tell me.
Okay, hang on, I got.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, you just send me.
Got 11. Kenneth will be here. That's
Okay.
12.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Hey, Kurtz, hold up. I'll catch up to you.
I wouldn't do it, Kurt.
Still worked out all right.
No, we lost half a second.
Did we?
Yep, it would have been close to losing the draft if we were the last two.
I tried using the clutch and missed a gear like a dumb shit. That was the only reason I was slow.
Hey, we got a bunch coming up from behind us. Go ahead and go full tilt. We got 3 that are going to blow by us.
Yeah.
And 4.
I'm still catching you two.
That just me. No.
I made it.
I did too.
You can give it back if you do it fast enough inside the first sector. Like if you come in at 62, go down to 58, and then go back to 60, you should be fine. If it's within the first sector, it's going to be within like the first 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly how far they spread.
Alright. The left sides are up.
Ready.
And
They just left Tyrone out to hang.
Damn. I thought he was clear.
this one's better.
Track's cooling off and getting loose now from the bottom here.
Hell yeah. Woo-wee. Oh, we got a shitload coming.
Let's run with them for a little bit
Oh, shit.
Alright.
so you can catch them.
My bad, Curtis.
Oh, no,
Numbers
you're
still
good. Well, I
getting
had to
smaller.
lift a little bit.
Ah.
Keep
I'm
digging
gonna
hard.
be-
Go up
I'm
to the
gonna-
top.
Let's get it back at Gregory.
Don't go too
Right,
high.
not Gregory. Never mind. There's a 3-car.
Smoky.
Yeah, my bad.
You got one coming up to help us. I think it's Tyrone. No, it's James. Careful. Contact coming. Here we go.
I know how you feel, Tyrone.
Coming back to us. side draft track just here.
Shit, sorry about that.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I really, yeah, I started thinking.
All right, here we go. Oh shit.
Yep.
You're all right.
It's like I slid off of his bumper.
Just run here for a second. Got to make sure you got a car on the outside. Them cars in front of you don't. Nope. I wouldn't do much pushing. Just ride for a second. Jesus, James.
Oh! Damn!
What are you doing?
Wrecking.
I think he did what I did earlier.
That wasn't side drive. That was slam drive.
I gotta watch it again.
Y'all got vacuumed together.
Yeah, that was weird. It's a bad move on my part.
I killed the fuck out of Tyrone.
Holy shit. I just saw shit going up in the air, man.
Man, that was a bad wreck. That was dead.
I did that earlier, James.
I mean, I think calling it slam drafting's a little much. But yeah, no, it's definitely my fault.
No,
you went down the side draft and then what's it?
Oh yeah. If you went them back and just blew James. Fucking
net code. It was side draft and net code at the same time.
That's something to be on.
Netcode knocked him into it. Yeah, you got to be careful on the side draft because netcode's been a thing. I thought we were fine. I didn't realize death was coming.
I didn't either. I mean, I was just like trying to hold my position.
I thought we just kind of bounced a little bit, came off. I didn't realize you were going all. And then Tyrone and I are doing freaking barrel rolls.
No, I'll tell you.
Tyrone hurt. He's not walking back.
Well, see, practice is the time to figure out what's smart and not smart.
That's it.
Y'all want to do a big pit party?
Y'all got 10:56 left.
Cool.
Pit party.
It's a party. James blazing it up.
Heck yeah.
Look, I can't let Curtis have all the wrecks.
Yeah, show them Toyotas how to get in a big wreck. Don't get a black flag.
Oh yeah, I better start up.
Black flag for what?
He had to hit a cone. OCD got a hold of him.
I just saw it, and I had to hit it. I had to touch it.
I've only went deer hunting with my truck. That's it.
Had to touch the pretties. I want to try it from the back once.
That's what she said. I beat you.
Got a bunch of funnies.
You're the one who said it.
Got a bunch of goddamn comedians in it.
Hey, is Colton going to be in tonight's race?
Nope, Colton is taking this season off, he told us.
Why? Wow.
Really?
What's the real reason?
He's running Inspire.
I don't know, boys. I don't know.
The reason he gave was pretty shitty.
Yeah, what is it? I knew there was a reason. You're not going to say it.
Said he couldn't win.
Well, I can't either, but I ain't gonna quit.
I ain't fucking won one yet.
I mean, neither have I. He quit.
Sorry, Tyler.
It is what it is. People come and go.
I mean, I yelled at him that one night, but I apologized to him. I don't know. I hope that didn't have nothing to do with it.
You can't
He
control
pissed
people.
me off a couple of times.
Your car is looking
And I apologized to you when I did it.
So I'm guessing Justin Smith, his buddy, isn't going to be racing with us then.
You're stacked up. Get ready. Who's going to
I
call
don't know.
it?
We haven't really seen him lately, but I think didn't he switch a job or something?
Ben, you in here?
I don't think Benny gets home in time.
That was sign language for move up.
Ben doesn't work on Friday nights, but he's out with his little nephew.
I didn't see sign language.
Little nephew.
Ain't nobody in there.
Park.
Okay, now I'll do
Oh
it.
my goodness! What the hell is this?
James Bowden is Slim, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. 53.
Parted.
Cameron Harris, David.
Digging.
Yeah, I got the names. I'm checking who's...
Drag just a hair. Maybe side draft. Watch it. Drag,
Those are the
drag,
two
drag.
new ones.
You're good, good, good.
That Brendan guy should be here, but I don't know.
Brandon Barrier's not going to be
Right
here.
there. Down.
What?
No, calm down, Smokey. Calm down. No.
I was going to use a fast report real quick.
The hatred comes out.
What do you say?
I'm
Make you mad?
I said shit. I hit the curb.
No. Marty said Brandon Barrier's name. And something about had a fucking heart attack.
Smokey had to come apart. Oh, no. Yeah, momentum on the outside coming.
Okay.
They're side by side there.
Damn, Rada, I should have backed up to you. You're quick as hell.
I see him. I don't know if I can block him now.
Smokey dumped his buddy.
Yeah.
If you don't want to
Record.
Save it, Larry. Save it.
Oh, I'm upside down. I'm
That was
upside down.
Dumb move. Whoever did that. Trying to go 3 wide in the trial.
Hey, is...
That was my fault.
I'm going to pit.
I think I pulled a
Okay.
Rusty Wallace down the front street.
I'm
We
pulling
got
up
a lot
right
of
up there.
damage. Yeah, we got a lot of damage back there, buddy.
Shouldn't have a trunk lid or a bumper or nothing.
I'm dragging.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm way off the pace. It ain't gonna stop worth a damn. So there's really no
Okay.
reason to
You
practice
want
for
off?
me. But I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, go ahead and practice crashing that bitch. Or I mean, not crashing, pitting it.
I can crash the fuck out of you.
Here you go. Pit. I'll be outside.
Okay.
My car's done.
Jamie isn't going to be racing with us, is he? Mullins?
every once in a while, but not full time.
I went down to neutral.
It stopped fine for
How you
me.
like that one, Boone?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Gregory Robinson.
Right. It said it's foot.
I gotta get something to drink.
Larry Stubblefield.
Oh shit, me too.
Curtis.
I just need to go ahead and buy me a Camelback.
David Herrera.
Right.
I bought one of them metal jugs from Walmart. I'm gonna laser engrave on it.
I saw one the other day in the clearance aisle for $11. One of them big bastards.
Yeah. Big Bracklin.
I think. I can't remember. It's.
Come on, guys. We got 5 minutes and do another pod.
It had to be a half a gallon.
Ooh, who's the 43?
Richard Petty.
That's that Cameron Harris kid.
How many's in here now?
1, 2, 4, 5,
You got 12 racers.
9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. 12.
You got 12 racers, and then I'm also in there, but I don't count.
Party's in the back for me. I'm
There you go,
sitting
Mary.
in the back of this race.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Give me 1 second. I'm coming out there.
10, 11, 12, 13.
We got to go if we're going to go.
Kenneth Pack is the only one.
All right, go ahead and go. I'll be right there.
Okay,
He said he'll be here, but it'll
Tommy,
be
you coming?
late.
Wow,
You only got 5 fucking minutes.
No.
I mean, that's why we're starting at 8, is push it back so he can do it when he works.
He ain't gonna make it. He didn't respond to me. I asked him where he was earlier. He hasn't been around for 2 days.
There's a race today?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to laser engrave my family a custom monopoly for Christmas against the girls. I think they'll get a big kick out of it. I ought to make some QFRL monopoly boards. All the houses are all my name.
I'm just going, boys, because we ain't got much time left.
That's what she said.
No, you gotta let us catch up. That's bullshit.
Well, come on.
It's on the floor, bitch.
My engine builder's going to be mad because I was wringing this thing's neck. Hit me, Boone.
Here I come.
I'm going to follow the yellow line. If you're centered with my car, you'll be on the bottom too. Hey, Arnold. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Be right back. I gotta get some water.
We're racing to the checker flag. 2 minutes. Well, we ain't gonna live that long. Who's in the red car? Another damn Toyota.
Coming up, buddy. I'll get you pushed.
I'm just trying to side
I'll get you shit, Smokey.
I got nothing. You hit me, you hit me. Sorry.
Sorry, Kurds.
Throwing elbows behind me.
You're all good.
We're trying to get around this Toyota.
Make sure and don't let anybody get to your outside. Sorry, Rod, I didn't see you back there. I wouldn't have went down so fast.
Man, you can't see shit coming around these corners.
Yeah, that van is huge.
I should have put a book on the back of this thing so somebody has something to read. Picture of a naked lady or something.
Yeah, but I'm like hot. I'm like
Moving up.
300.
No, we're all right. Yeah. You gonna switch?
Nah, I'm good. This thing will blow up here in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
We're about done.
See how hot it will get.
Yeah, that's what I was going to look at.
I gotta say, James, I like the scheme there, buddy.
Thank you, man.
I like that little Batman emblem there in the right, left bottom corner.
Just backing off a little bit, man. It cooled it down quick. I was just like, when I'm right up on you, it just speeds up.
Oh, God. What the hell? There's the
I wanted to crash that 54 car, get it out of my system.
He wasn't going to let that 54 pass him. Come on.
I was like, what is he doing? Oh, I see what he's...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all been listening in on the driver's information and whatnot for the QFRL. Now it's time for the qualifications. We've got what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 drivers out here tonight. And we're going to start with Mr. Boone and see how he does around the track. Moving to the mix. Come on. It's not letting me... Nobody's out on the track yet. Come on. As soon as the drivers start getting out on the track, we'll start seeing them go around. But right now, none of the drivers have went out onto the track. So, we have Mr. Tyrone Yo as one of our drivers tonight. He'll be driving the number 2 Chevrolet. James Nelson will be driving the number 75 Chevrolet. Gregory Robinson will be driving the 3 Chevrolet. Michael Boone will be driving the number 5 Chevrolet. Curtis Bubbles Sovereign will be driving the 54 Toyota. Tommy Osborne will be driving the number 1 Chevrolet. Mikla Rada will be driving the 89 Chevrolet. Larry Stubblefield will be driving the 82 Chevrolet. And there we go. We're having drivers out on the course right now. So let's take a look, see if... Why is it not showing me these drivers, their times and whatnot? Hold on. Qualifying. Show. Yes. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the race temperatures. The race temperature currently 77 degrees, 56% humidity, clear skies, 2-mile-an-hour winds. Track temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is slowly coming down. It will go up a little bit as the track heats up with these drivers, but with only like 13, 14 cars out there, there's not going to be that many much of a temperature rise. So I am trying to figure out why it's not showing me the qualifications as the drivers are qualifying. So, I don't know what's going on here, why it's not showing me who's out on the track and everything. But, as we take a look at everything going on, go ahead and move on, see if it'll let me start looking at the grid here in just a second. Alexa, stop. So this is the new season this is season number 2 with the Quick Finishers Racing League. We have come out, and because a few drivers were having some issues, good luck there, bro, from Robert LaFlamme. We are basically switching the cars up. Last season we did the next gen. This season we're doing Gen 6, which was the car that was previous to these next gen cars. So some of these drivers are out here, they're getting ready to drive a car that they're a little bit more comfortable driving. As we take a look through the cameras and see the field starting to line up, it's going to be Larry Stubblefield on the inside in the number 1 pole position, James Nelson in the number 2 position. He'll be driving the 75 Chevrolet. There we go, they're starting to load in now. Tommy Osborne will be in the number 1 Chevrolet. Tyrone Yo will be driving the number 2 Chevrolet. Bubbles Curtis Sovereign will be driving the number 54 Toyota. Michael Kurtz will be driving the number 14 Ford. Brendan Matha will be driving... Brendan Matha will be driving the number 20. Here, let's go ahead and do this so that you can see the cars and what they will be doing. We'll start with Larry Stubblefield in the number 82 Chevrolet. James Nelson in the black and green 75 Chevrolet. Tommy Osborne in the black and silver number 1 Chevrolet. Tyrone Yo in the multicolor Chevrolet Happy Halloween number 2 Chevrolet. Bubble Sovereign will be in the 54 Toyota Monster Energy. Michael Kurtz in the Moza 14 Ford. Brendan Matha will be in the iFly number 20. Cameron Harris will be in the red and white 43. Slim Bowden will be in the 53 Ford. David Herrera will be in the 15 black Chevrolet. Gregory Smokey Robinson will be in the number 3 Chevrolet. Mikalev Rada will be in the black 89. Michael Boone will be in the number 5 pink and black Chevrolet. Sean Horlander will be in the number 24 Toyota. So let's take it back to the beginning. The lights are out on the pace car. These drivers are getting ready to take off, and I've still got the overlay. That needs to go away, and here we go. Okay, Hercules, come on. They're doing the parade lap around the track right now. I will turn the volume up a little bit more so y'all can hear the volume as the cars come rolling by. Now these cars do have a top speed. I believe the top speed is 200. They are being restricted at this track, and we're off with Larry Stubblefield taking a good jump. These drivers will have a limited time. However, they have unlimited tires tonight. They do have one faster pair. I got to turn the volume down just a little bit in the headset here. I can't even hear myself talk there, folks. But these drivers do have one fast repair, so if they do have any damage or a wreck does happen, we can look at it. They do have unlimited tires. That was an accident. They were only supposed to have 5 sets of tires for this 100-mile-an-hour or 100-lap race. Now we're looking on the inside of Larry Stubblefield as we see on the inside by Tommy Osborne and Curtis Baldwin. So we do have a new leader. They are points being given to each driver for laps led, for being the lap leader with the most points, or most laps will get a certain amount of points. Each driver will get a 1 point for being the leader during a lap. So all these drivers are going to be working for all kinds of points out there. They will also be points given to each of the drivers in the top 10 positions at the end of the stages. The stage break will come at lap number 20 and lap number 40. You see, something must be wrong with Tommy Osborne's car as he jumps out of line there. Not exactly sure what's going on with his car. Now Brandon Massa is coming around the corner, and he is on the outside as he fights it out with Curtis Auburn. Trying to get that lead lap, but he is not able to, as Brandon Massa was able to take the lead and lead around the chart. Even though the leader gets, or the driver gets out there, the driver, they have to lead the entire lap to get that lap point. So, Brandon is out front. Now he's fighting Larry Stubblefield is using the outside line and pushes Brandon to the inside. So now he cuts off the corner, and James Nelson on the outside. That outside line is trying to run faster, but they are not nose to tail like the inside line, and that is making it a little bit slower than everybody else out there. So now you see Larry Stubblefield drop to the back. Don't know what happened there, but he might be dropping to pick up his teammate of Tommy Osborne. James Nelson is out in the lead. He has taken the lead over, and if they cross the start-finish line, James will get the lead point. So this is our season opener, the Daytona 250, and these gentlemen are driving 100 laps for 250 miles. James Nelson drops out, and he is allowing somebody, Brandon Massa, to take the lead. Not exactly sure what is going on, if these guys are just out trying to get points for the season. We will be having a 10-week season, I do believe it is. And we will be doing around the 12-4, and then that will be where we crown the champion of the season. As it stands, you see all the drivers are now trying to get in line with Brandon Massa in the lead. Michael Kurtz has passed Sean Horlander to take over position 6. As we look on Tyrone Yo right now, these drivers are trying to work together and also trying to make up distance around each other. We're going to see how they work together and how the teams are going to work out. Looking through the cockpit of Rada as we look at the back end of Slim Hogan and that Ford GT. These drivers are learning that these cars are like the next gen, and they have to learn how to work together and see how they are able to push and pull around the track. As Brandon Massa is holding the lead and keeping everybody else from taking it away from them. Now these cars do handle a whole lot different than the next gen. Completely different in the way that they are shaped and built. So we're looking at Tommy Osborne, James Nelson, Gregory Robinson, and Michael Boone are working together to try and catch the rest of the pack, but they are in dead last right now. Brandon Massa has been pushed all the way back to 4th, and Curtis Sovereign is now the race leader. can he get up there with Rada pushing him around the track so that he can cross the start-finish line and get that the point as being a race leader? It looks like Rada is going to move to the outside and try his best to get up there in front of Curtis Sovereign. Rada does come out there, and as they come across the start-finish line, will it be Rada or will it be Brandon again? Brandon looks like he was the one that was in the race lead at the time of crossing the start-finish line. Sean Horlander is right behind Rada, and he is pushing everything to get up there. Refresh trading, and we got a wreck right there. Oh man, first caution comes out. It's James Nelson is off the track. Let's go back and take a look, see what happened and caused that crash. So it looks like the yellow flag was thrown. Curtis Sovereign. Oh, and the 14 and the 42 just collide, and the 14 goes flying off the track. Sovereign gets into the corner. Oh, man. That was just... Let's go back and take a look one more time from a different angle. Oh. So the 24 pushed up. That would be Sean Horlander. And he pushed up into Curtis Sovereign. We're going to watch Sean Horlander, and from a different angle here, see what happened. Nope, wrong one. Alright. Sean gets a little bit loose, pushes right up into Curtis Sovereign, and that just starts the melee. So Brandon Matha is in the lead with Nicholas Rada in second. Michael Kurtz is in third. James Nelson's coming off. Let's see, how'd that work out? Now it's moved James Nelson up there. Sean Horlander in third. Michael Kurtz. Tommy Osborne. I believe Horlander is being pushed back. Hold on. Oh, it's Michael Kurtz that is being pushed back. Sean Horlander, Tommy Osborne, Michael Boone, Slim Bowden, Michael Kurtz, Larry Stubblefield, Tyrone Yo, and Bubble Sovereign. David Herrera is trying to catch the pack. Cameron Harris is coming out of the pits. Smokey Robinson is trying to catch up. Smokey is down a lap. Lights are out on the pace car. This time around, we will get the go-ahead and see how fast they go around the track. So, currently, Slim Bowden, David Herrera, Cameron Harris, and Gregory Robinson are the ones that are in the pit or having pit issues. See what's going on with David Carrera. Or David, not Carrera, David Herrera. He is coming out of the pits. Gregory Robinson is one lap down currently. Not sure what's going on with David Gregory Robinson. My bad. I'm so sorry. Yes, my name is going across the ticker, but I am not in the race. So you do see my name going across, but I am not in the race, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember, don't change lanes, so I can start leaving.
There goes the pace car off the track. They are in the restart zone. Starting. And it is Brandon Mathis bringing them to the green flag. We're 5 laps away from the 5 laps away from the stage break. Do not know if any of the cars did take the You know, all the drivers did take the pit. So, seeing how this works out for Brandon Mathis with James Nelson right there on his back end. Michael Boone right behind him. Boone comes up and drafts right up against Nelson. Nelson is the pusher for Brandon Mathis right now. And out and away goes Michael Boone as he tries to come around and take with Michael Kurtz pushing him around the corners. Here they go. Kurtz is left high and dry as Boone drops down in front of Herrera or in front of Massa. I'm sorry. Massa is back in and pushing him around the track, trying to get up there and get the draft broke so he can be able to get around coming through the cryo. Boone is the leader of the race currently. He has earned that one lead point, or the 1 lap point. 99 of Brandon Matthews. That should be 20, but it says 99I5. So that might be an issue with his car number right now. Not exactly sure. You're looking at Curtis Sovereign as he's catching up to Massa as well. Kurtz is pushing Nelson. James Nelson at the start-finish line. Michael Boone in second place. Kurtz in third place. Brendan Massa in fifth place. In fifth place. Bubbles is in, or Curtis Sovereign, and they get sideways right there as they went 3 wide. Kurtz got sideways, got into Brendan a little bit, And they go 3 wide again. Whoa! So Sean Horlander got into the back of Boone and turned him just a little bit. Boone was able to hold on to it. Now Boone is looking for payback on that one. Horlander just turned off the driveway, and Boone is not all with any of that. Horlander is driving like he's out to win everything in the first 2 laps. As we come to the stage break at lap 20, the caution should be coming out, but Horlander's life depends on every last point. Horlander is now the race leader with Kurtz right behind him. Kurtz drops down, and should be the end of the stage. It is Sean Horlander, Michael Kurtz, Brendan Mathis. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the ways that this race is very hard for people, because it was Sean Horlander, Michael Kurtz, Brendan Matha, Curtis Sovereign, James Nelson, Slim Bowden, Nicola Wada, Tommy Osborne, Michael Boone, and Tyrone Yoke that had that stage. They will be the ones winning the stage points. So we're going to see who goes into the pits, gets what kind of repairs done, tops off their fuel, gets new tires and everything. But some of these drivers are not happy with Horlander right now. Rada is doing his best to try and not be worried about these drivers. You got everybody heading into the pits right now. So as they come out, it's Curtis Sovereign in the race lead. Sean Horlander is in second place. Michael Kurtz will be in third place. David Herrera will be in fourth place. Brendan Matha will be in fifth place. Miklas Rada will be in sixth place. Tyrone Yo in seventh. Tommy Osborne is in eighth. Cameron Harris will be in ninth. Slim Bowden will be in 10th. Michael Boone in 11th. Larry Stubblefield is in 12th. James Nelson is in 13th. Gregory Robinson is coming out of the pits in 13th. Robinson did get the wave around, so he will be back on the lead lap. You see some of the drivers, as they go back around, are dipping in and topping off the tank. The next break will be at lap number 40. So at lap number 38, the pits will close. Lap number 40 will be the caution, and then it is a 60-lap, I'll say a 53-lap race, maybe 56-lap race to the end on the fuel and the tires. So we will see how these drivers will do with the end of, or be able to manage their tires and fuel wear. Right now, it looks like they should be able to make about 30 laps on one tank of fuel, so they will be a green flag pit stop unless somebody brings out the caution and gets knocked out of the race around about lap number, I want to say lap number 70 or lap numbers 80. So we will see between 70 and 85 the windows opening for these drivers to start making their pit flag or the green flag pit stops. As they line up, the pace car is out. They're on the outside of it. It'll be Curtis Sovereign, Sean Horlander, Michael Kurtz, David Herrera, Brendan Matto, Nicholas Rada, Tyrone Miller, Cameron Harris, Michael Boone, Slim Bowden, Tommy Osborne, Gregory Robinson, Larry Stubblefield, and James Nelson. Together and get around. There goes the pace car as they come around to the Geico restart zone. And away goes Curtis. He got a good jump, good launch. Everybody else is not stacked up, so Curtis is able to get out there ahead of the rest of the pack, leaving Brandon or Sean Horlander high and dry. Horlander had no help from the rest of the pack. As we're looking at the number 15 of David Herrera, he's out there with the 89 of Nicholas Rada right behind him. That high line is not got any support. They're not going to be able to work together too well that far away from the rest of the pack and get up there. You see Gregory Robinson in the number 3 trying his best to get up in the high line. We're looking inside of David Herrera's car as he drops in by. Plus behind, Curtis Sovereign is right behind. Sovereign has lost his lead. Michael Kurtz is now in the lead. Brendan Massa is in second place. There are 3 cars on the high line. They are trying their best to get around. We're looking on the inside. Strong Bubbles car at the back end of Brendan Massa. Massa is pushing Michael Kurtz around the track, staying right behind him and hugging tight right up against that bumper. So is Curtis Sovereign, and then you got Sean Horlander right up against Bubbles, but now he backs off just a little bit as the number 2 of Tyrone Hill gets out of line off of the back of Horlander. I'm wondering if some of these guys is not capable of holding a line very well whenever he gets that bump. As they come across the start-finish line, it's Kurtz, Brandon Massa, Bubbles, Sean Horlander, Michael Boone, Tyrone Yo, Slim Logan, Harris, Tommy Osborne, Larry Stubblefield, James Nelson, and Gregory Robinson. I'm wondering if any of the individuals at the back of the pack are trying to let the rest of the pack work and fight it out so that they can be able to catch up and get around everybody else around the field. As they come to the start-finish line, it is Michael Kurtz leading the pack with Bubbles and Brandon Massa right behind him. Bubbles has backed off just a little bit so that he can get a little bit loose. He's trying to stay with him and work his magic to get up there, but Sean Horlander is right there behind him, and he is wobbling as they come up through into turn 3. There are two packs out there. The first pack is the first 7 cars, and the second pack is the rest of the field. Looking on board with Horlander as he tries to get right up against the back end of Curtis. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As we go down the line, we're going to go into the cockpit and see everybody's view, how they go into the corners and everything. Michael Kurtz is holding a steady line, not shifting too much, not too bad around. And there it is. I got to go into my options real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Michael Kurtz is able to hold that low line. Curtis Sovereign's on the high line. He's being pushed by Sean Horlander. I'm not sure if that worked out for him that time. As they come to the start-finish line, it is Curtis Sovereign with Sean Horlander in second place. But now Horlander is getting enough to where he can be able to drop down. He doesn't have the clearance. Sean Sovereign drops down in front of Michael Kurtz, and now he's fighting up a battle and pushing back and forth to slow down Sean Horlander. Horlander is now pushing Curtis Sovereign into turn 3, and that allows Kurtz to be able to get underneath him and take the lead. Brandon Matthew is now in second place as Sovereign and Horlander are slowly losing the pace that they had just a few seconds ago. That high line is not capable of Michael Kurtz is now in the race lead, and he has Brandon Mathis right on his rear bumper, not even a foot in between the two cars. Michael Boone is moving up behind Brandon Mathis, trying to close the distance and be there. Brandon Mathis knows he is doing that bump drafting like crazy. 7 laps left of the stage, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see how it works out for him. Coming out of 2. Horlander is going between the top line and the bottom line. He's fallen in line and he's by himself. I don't know if he'll be able to close the distance on that lead pack of 5 cars. So it's Kurt, Brandon Matthews, David Herrera, Michael Boone, Curtis Sovereign. Michael Boone just got pushed out of the way by Curtis Sovereign. Sean Horlander is able to take over away from Michael Boone. Boone must have either been dragging the brake or lost the draft off of the lead 4 cars. He is fighting tooth and nail to hold Horlander back there. Now it's David Herrera who is taking the lead on the outside with Curtis Sovereign pushing him around the track. Herrera is in the number 15. Curtis Sovereign is coming around. He stays in second place. He's moving to the outside as they come across the start-finish line. Curtis Sovereign and David Herrera are battling it out side by side in turn 35. We're on lap 35. 5 laps to go of this stage. You see the cars weaving back and forth trying to see who has the faster outside or inside. Who's got the better draft. As they do it going into turns 3, Nelson drops to the low line, so does Boone, and that just leaves that high line everywhere. Some of these cars are being worried. Curtis Sovereign is able to take the lead, and he's leading by Sean Herrera or Horlander. Oh my God, I am screwing up these names. Sean Horlander is in second place right behind Curtis Sovereign. And we're watching them 2 wide, some of them fighting tooth and nail in that backstretch. This is where it gets hairy because some of these drivers cannot hold a straight line to save their lives right now. Watching that number 5 of Michael Boone as he is being pushed back. The number 99, which should be 20, of Brandon Massa is doing the draft. He is coming in close for that side draft as Sean Horlander just flashed off of the of the stage. The individual you usually don't see at the back of the pack is Larry Stubblefield. Now we have a 3-car pack as we're looking through Curtis Sovereign's windshield. Curtis is looking at the back end of James Nelson, who's up in the top 3 for the second car. A few of the drivers were involved in a major accident earlier with one passenger, and now they are handling business like nothing is wrong with their car. However, if another caution is thrown due to a wreck, these drivers are hoping not to be involved in any more wrecks tonight, because they will be in the pit for a minute. As we come down to 2 laps left of the stage, it is Brandon Massa, James Nelson, Curtis Sovereign, Sean Horlander, Michael Boone, Cameron Perez, David Herrera, Nicholas Rada, Tyrone Yo, Michael Kurtz are in the top 10 as we come to the last lap of the stage. James Nelson is looking for that stage point win. Who will it be? It is James Nelson leading the charge across the start-finish line. As they cross the start-finish line, it is James Nelson, Michael Boone, Brandon Massa, Sean Horlander, Curtis Sovereign, Nicholas Rada, David Herrera. David Herrera, Michael Kurtz, and Tyrone Yo. Everybody, they are going to do that run in and get brand new tires, top off the fuel tanks, and there goes Sean Horlander again as he blinks out. As they come around and catch the pace car in the back stretch, the pit lane should start opening now, and everybody will be going in getting as much fuel as possible. Also, they will get a fresh set of tires, and then it should be, from this point on, the next pit stop will probably be just fuel only. But we will see how the strategy works out. Taking a look at the pit stop times. See how long it takes them to be able to get in and get out of the pit stop. You see Nelson's in, his right sides are going up. Left side's up. You hear the cars as they come away, and there goes Kurtz. He's the first one off of the lane. So it's Kurtz, Boone, Cameron Harris, Brendan Matha, Curtis Sovereign, Sean Horlander, David Herrera, Nicholas Rada, Tyrone Yo, Slim Bowden, Gregory Robinson, Tommy Osborne's out in the way, Larry Stubblefield, James Nelson. Nelson must have got some damage, so he had that repaired. So he has gone from being the race leader to being in last place. Nelson must have had some damage on that car and had it repaired. Did all the repairs to be able to get off the start-finish line, or start-finish line, get off a pit road and stay on the lead lap. We're looking at the number 3 of Gregory Robinson as he comes around, catches up to the rest of the field. Tommy Osborne and Larry Stubblefield. Those are two names that we've not heard too much tonight from. Michael Boone is going into the pits to top off his fuel tank. It looks like Gregory Robinson, Tommy Osborne, Larry Stubblefield, and James Nelson are doing the same thing as Michael Boone, just topping off the fuel tank. That way they can be able to get a few extra laps, or at least one extra lap, in their pit strategies. Lights are off on the pace car. This time around, they will be flying, and when the pace car goes away, we will see the race continue. So this is the race to the end of the end. Let's see who will have the green flag, who will have the best green flag pit stop, and we will see if we go green for the next 43 or 57 laps of the race. I'm sorry, folks. My brain don't always work. So, you see Larry Stubblefield, Tommy Osborne, James Nelson trying to catch up to the rest of the pack. They have to line up because they went in behind Boone. They will have to line up in a straight single line at the end of the pack, which will give them the opportunity to draft with each other. The pace car is about to go away as we're looking through Curtis Sovereign's windshield at the back end of the number 43 of Cameron Harris. And here they go. They're in the restart zone. Green, green, green. He is able to pull it off. Gets a good jump. Cameron Harris drops right in line behind him, right in front of Brandon Massa. Curtis Sovereign did not get a at least 2 car lengths behind Brandon Massa, but he's closing the distance with Sean Horlander pushing him and David Herrera pushing him. Nicholas Rada is right there behind Herrera. La la la. Herrera and Horlander are going to be the ones that give me the most problems with the names tonight. We're looking at Brandon Massa as he tried to jump to the outside and do a slingshot maneuver, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out for him as Curtis Sovereign closes the gap, and that just sends the number 20 of Brandon Massa back down. He is losing positions like crazy. Being stuck out there on the high line all by himself, not helping him. And now we're watching as they line up single file. Michael Kurtz is doing his best with Cameron Harris right behind him to hold that lead. They are literally locked it up, and Harris is giving Kurtz the bump and go as they go around the corners. This is bump drafting at its best with lap number 44 down under the belt. When we get to 40 laps left of the race, the laps will start counting down. Right now they're counting up. Everybody's in single file. Nobody is trying to push or bump anybody out of the way. Everybody is trying to make this as smooth as possible. As fast as possible. We're looking in on Nicholas Rada as he is out by himself trying to close the distance onto David Herrera. He closes the distance a little bit, and Tyrone Yo is pushing right behind him with Gregory Robinson closing the distance. And now Brandon Massa is trying to do the outside work and side draft off of Tyrone Yo. Will it work? I don't know. Tyrone got a little inside of the track trying to break away that draft. Nicholas Rada jump up there in front of Brandon Massa and keep him back there behind him. It's not a straight line that you see straight down the track because the drivers are trying to break drafts so that the person behind them is not getting right up against them. We're looking in at Rada as he comes up behind David Herrera. All lined up, one after another, with every now and then, it looks like Brendan Massa is trying his best to work some kind of magic to jump around, but it's not working, and instead it puts him back, and Tyrone Yo, just a little bit, Rada gets a little bit wild, and the caution will be coming out. We're going to see that again. We'll go back and take a look as that one came into effect. Hold on. Let's go and take a look at this one more time. We're going to have to see that from a different camera angle. You see the number 89. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Tyrone, where are you? Or, no, Rada. We're going to take a look at Rada in that as he goes around. You see him getting out of line, and then he comes down, just loses it right in front of Gregory Robinson and Tyrone Yo. And that takes out all those drivers. Oh, and then a hard hit by Michael Boone. It looks like Boone hit hard on that one. Let's go back and take a look at Boone's car. Let's watch Boone, not Tyrone Yo. I want to watch Boone in this incident. Boone is as hard as he can. I guess he doesn't get the work if they're wrecking. He starts closing the distance, slowing down, and just smashes into the side. A lot of individuals were caught up in that wreck. Check on Larry Stubblefield, the race off of pit road. Lap number 51. Cameron Harris is first one off the pits, and he's able to get right behind the pace car. David Herrera, Sean Horlander, Michael Kurtz, Larry Stubblefield, Michael Boone, Curtis Sauber, Tyrone Yo, Gregory Robinson, Tommy Osborne, James Nelson, Brendan Matha, Nicholas Rada, and unfortunately it looks like Slim Bowden blew his engine. Not exactly sure, but I would say that Slim Bowden got the worst of that one. Looking on board Cameron Harris's car right now. Curtis Sovereign. So that is the second major wreck of the night. Stubblefield goes into the pits to top off his, along with Kurtz, Gregory Robinson, Tommy Osborne, James Nelson, and Michael Boone to top off the fuel tanks. That puts Cameron Harris, David Herrera, Sean Horlander, Curtis Sovereign, Tyrone Yo, Brandon Matha, Miklas Rada. Then it'll be Larry Stubblefield, James Nelson. Oh, nope. It's Miklas Rada, Michael Kurtz, Gregory Robinson. Larry Stubblefield is coming out of the pits. Michael Boone is right behind him. James Nelson's coming out. Tommy Osborne's coming out. Slim Bowden is in the pits and possibly out of the race. We will see. I did hear an engine blow, but I'm not sure if he had a fast repair or if that was Slim Bowden that blew up his engine. So we will see. Lights are out on the pace car. They're coming around the backstretch, going into turn 3. Everybody is lining up. This is going to be interesting. And it was just a slip of Rada. He got down and wasn't able. It could have been netcode, but it looks like Rada came down in front of Robinson and it just lost control there. So we will see how this handles and what damage was done to all the cars and how it affects the rest. Will this be the last one? We will see. As they come to the Geico restart zone, it's a good jump. Everybody's right side by side. Harris and Tara are side by side as they cross the start-finish line. Tara is now in front of Harris by a nose. Side by side action. Sovereign is trying his best to give Tara the push that he needs to get in front of Harris. He's doing it in the backstretch, the 4 cars. Now, Sovereign drops just a little bit down Harris and drops down in front of Harris. Kurtz is now in there too. Kurtz, Rada, Sovereign, and Hera are your lead cars. David Hera is in the lead of the race tonight with Curtis Sovereign right behind him. Miklas Rada is behind him. And then Michael Kurtz is bringing up 4th place with Cameron Harris, who was the race leader for a minute, is now in 5th place. We're looking at Tyrone Yo. He's showing a little damage on his car, but he had a fast repair, so he is good to go. After that incident just a minute ago. Lap number 54 is coming to an end. It will be David Hera leading the race to lap 55. Miklas Rada is on the outside being pushed by Michael Kurtz in the 14. James Nelson, that outside line. We're looking at the inside of Bubbles' car. The leader is doing his best. Miklas Rada is doing his best to hold off 3 and 4 cars. He's going between the inside and the outside line because James Nelson is being pushed by Gregory Robinson. Robinson is doing everything he can to close the distance between Nelson and himself. Now Curtis Sovereign James Nelson and drops back down. He slowed Nelson down. That 43 McDonald's car is being pushed around the track. Now Curtis Sovereign jumps out in front of the 44. I think that was a mistake on their part. 75, James Nelson right behind Gregory Robinson. James Nelson is pushing Robinson around the track, closing the distance. The side draft is not working too well for Sovereign and Harris. Rada is doing his best to keep Michael Kurtz and Curtis Sovereign at bay behind him. He's got a 1 car length distance as they go into turns 3 and 4. But that distance is closing fast coming into the side. Rada is doing everything he can to stretch that car and make it as wide as possible. As they come out of turn 2, it is Bubbles in the lead with Cameron Harris pushing him and Horlander right behind him. So Nicholas Rada has went from 1st down to 5th, and we're watching Michael Kurtz do his best to try and close some distance. These cars are getting a little bit squirrely coming into the tri-oval, but it is still Curtis Sovereign attack with Cameron Harris right on his heels. There's 2 wide going into turns 1 and 2. Nicholas Rada. Rada is just driving the wheels off of his car. Gotta wonder if any of these drivers took tires when they started that spin. So, fresh tires are going to be what the key factors is in this race, because the tires will start showing wear. Gotta know who took tires. Gotta know who took a lot of gas. We are 41 laps to go of the race. You see Michael Kurtz being pushed to the high outside, and he is slowly dropping back like a stone. Watching as Larry Stubblefield and Tommy Osborne are working together to try to catch and lead the rest of the field. Slim Bowden is back out on the track, but he is a few laps down after having major repairs done to that car of his. The pack, but that is putting strain on the fuel that he is consuming in that car. And the Toyotas are not known for good gas mileage. But the 3 Toyotas of Curtis Sovereign, Cameron Harris, and Sean Horlander are leading the race. Then it's Gregory Robinson, Nicholas Rada, James Nelson, and David Herrera in Chevrolets, with Michael Kurtz in a Ford. As we take a look at the tree, you can see off to the side what the gap is behind everybody. Oh, Slim Bowden is out of the race. He's not back in it. He is out of the race. He suffered too much damage. outside of Gregory Robinson's car as he's on the outside, and he is getting pushed to the back. Even though Rada is right behind him, being on that outside is not helping them at all. You see Tommy Osborne and Larry Stubblefield working together, but they're still at the back of the pack. Where Michael Boone is all by himself. Boone has not got a drafting partner at all. 37 laps to go of this 100 lap race, 250 miles. And Curtis Sovereign has lost the lead to David Hara. He's about to lose his positioning. Nope. Michael Kurtz is being pushed back. David Hara is now in the lead with Curtis Sovereign in second place. Third place. So a Chevy is now leading. As they come down the front stretch, we're watching them go into turns 1 and 2. They are side by side going into the corners. All it takes is one little slip up, and they'll be at the back of the pack in no time if they get out of the draft or they lose the side draft. Now, Michael Kurtz, James Nelson, and Brandon Matha have been able to push their ways up to the front and around David Hara. Matha was not able to stay with James Nelson, so he is now behind Harris. So it's Michael Kurtz, James Nelson, David Hara, Curtis Sovereign, Cameron Harris, and Brandon Matha are your top 6 cars. Sean Horlander is in the pack back behind about 4 seconds back. Nope, 2 seconds back. Now 3 seconds. Oh, and side by side, Kurtz gets into James Nelson. They bump it just a little bit. Nelson tried to go around, and that did not work out too well at all. Kurtz got into the side of Nelson. So that put some damage on Nelson. Now David Hara and Auburn have taken off like bats out of Hades, and they are down the track. Now Nelson is trying his best to get back in line and get the draft. He didn't want to bump into the back end of Curtis Sovereign there, so he dropped below the yellow line a little bit. Here at Daytona, passing under the yellow is not allowed. So if they drop below the yellow line, you cannot go around them, and you cannot advance to go around unless you are avoiding an accident. We're at 30 seconds to go of the race. It is David Hara, Curtis Sovereign, James Nelson, Cameron Harris, Brandon Matha, Sean Horlander, Tyrone Yo. Cameron Harris has moved around Brandon Matha, but it's still behind James Nelson. We're going to see how this works out as David Hara is holding off the 4 contenders behind him. Each one is looking for that opportunity, but probably around about 20 laps left of the race, we're going to start seeing pit stops being made, and it should be gas and goes. Between 20 and 15 laps to go, because these cars will not have enough fuel to finish the race. They did top off with 50 laps to go, so these cars will be stretching it. You might be seeing it at laps 5 and 10 to go that they start struggling for fuel. So I would say lap 20 would be the best opportunity for these guys to stop, get fuel, and get back out on the road and still be able to hold position. But these guys are going to be pushing it to the limit. Some of these drivers are going to be thinking, hey, I got enough fuel to last the rest of the race after that one pit stop with the caution a few laps ago. Now you're watching as Tommy Osborne and Larry Stubblefield are working together, and the second pack is trying to catch the lead pack. Larry Stubblefield with Tommy Osborne pushes to the outside. Tommy is able to stay right behind Larry, and they are working their way together up through that field. So Larry Stubblefield and Tommy Osborne move around Gregory Robinson. They're on their way to the front, and they're going to start working it. Sean Forlander is the obstacle that is going to be in the way of Larry Stubblefield and Tommy Osborne. Oh, and Gregory Robinson and Tyrone Yo got together in the back. They kept the car straight, and they're still going. 29 laps to go, but both those cars got together, and that put a major issue. They did not draw the caution out. Does not look like anything major was thrown off of the cars, but both those cars, let's take a look at them and see how they're handling. Yes, Tyrone and Gregory. Michael Kurtz is also having issues. So we're going back to the excitement of the lead. It is David Hara, Curtis Sovereign, James Nelson, Cameron Harris, Brendan Matha rounding out the top 5. Larry Stubblefield is in 6th place. Tommy Osborne's in 7th place. Sean Horlander's 8th. Nicholas Rada, Tyrone Yo is in 10th place. Gregory Robinson, Michael Kurtz, and Michael Boone round out the top of the rest of the field, with Slim Bowden out of the race. Slim Bowden is out of the race after blowing his engine in an earlier wreck. "27 laps left of the race. We're going to see who is going to the pits to top off the field, but we're going to see Larry Stubblefield and Tommy Osborne, who are working their way up through the field, can be able to get up there and take over the lead. The lead pack right now is David Herrera, Curtis Sovereign, James Nelson, Cameron Harris, and Brendan. And not too far behind them is Larry Stubblefield and Tommy Osborne, who have been laying back most of the race, and they are now running through the field to get to the front. They've closed the distance on Brendan Matha, and now we have a 10-car lead, 10-car single file. So we're going to see how Larry Stubblefield and Tommy Osborne work their way up through this field. Tommy is right there pushing his teammate of Larry Stubblefield as they enter turn 3. It is David Hara, Curtis Sovereign, James Nelson, Cameron Harris, Matthew, Massa, I keep saying Matthew. His name is Massa or something like that. 25 laps to go. Will they be doing pit stops within the next 10 laps? Or will they see if they have enough to make the last 25 laps? I don't know. Let's take a look at the pit strategies here. Keep going. Some of these drivers did stop at lap number 50. Oh, and they're breaking away to go in and get the fuel. Brendan and Matthew is around the track. He did not stop. James Nelson may have a black flag because he may not have gotten down slow enough to pit speed. Entering the pits. All the drivers are just topping off. Nobody is up and down. It is just fuel only as we look at the camera. And away, Brendan Massa is all by himself out there. So as they come out of the pits, it is David Hara, Curtis Sovereign, Cameron Harris, Sean Forlander, Larry Stubblefield, Tommy Osborne, Nicholas Rada. James Nelson is being flagged. Tyrone Yo, Gregory Robinson, Michael Boone, Michael Kurtz. So Brendan Massa is now in the... Where's Brendan Massa? So the leader is in the pits right now on his way out. As he comes out, here comes the rest of the field to catch up to him. You see him coming out of the pit lane. He's getting up to speed, but you hear David Hara is coming with a quickness right on top of him. There he is in the screen. David Hara is right behind him. Will he be able to catch him? He does, and now we have a new leader. The rest of the pack is catching him. They are trying their best to get around Brendan Massa and push him back. So it's David Hara, Cameron Harris, Sean Horlander, Larry Stubblefield, Brendan Massa, Curtis Sovereign, Tommy Osborne, Nicholas Rada. Cameron Harris is pushed to the outside along with Horlander, and he's pushing David Hara back. We do have a lead change, and now Curtis Sovereign drops down. Larry Stubblefield right in front of him. They are dropping, and it is Cameron Harris, Horlander, Larry Stubblefield as they coming up and catching James Nelson. Nelson is the lap car. I'm wondering what happened with Nelson, that if he got black flagged or if he's having to do a pass through. But his car was not able to get off a pit lane with everybody else. Michael Boone, Tyrone Yo, and Michael Curtis are also a lap down. So right now, Cameron Harris is trying to hold off Sean Horlander, Larry Stubblefield, Curtis Sovereign, Brandon Matthew, and David Hara, and Tommy Osborne. So it's Cameron Harris leading the pack through the start-finish line. Sean Horlander is right behind him. 20 laps left of the race. All the drivers stopped and got gas. And now it is going to be just all out war for these drivers to make it around the track. Cameron Harris is our race leader with 20 laps left of the race. Sean Horlander is in second place. Larry Stubblefield, Curtis Sovereign, Brandon Matthew round out the top 5. David Hara, Tommy Osborne, Nicholas Rada, Gregory Robinson, and James Melton round out the top 10. James Melton, Michael Bloom, Tyrone Yo, and Michael Kurtz are at least a lap down. Slim Bowden has been knocked out of the race. James Melton is trying his best to use the 43 of Cameron Harris to get his lap back. Sean Horlander is now the race leader. James Nelson drops to the inside, causing Cameron Harris to lose the draft and fall behind him. As we watch Brandon Matha try his best to stay with Curtis Sovereign, Larry Stubblefield, and Sean Horlander to get up to the lead. Will Larry Stubblefield be able to move around Sean Horlander, or will Horlander keep that Chevrolet behind him? Coming into turn 3, it is Horlander leading the charge. Larry Stubblefield is just waiting for them to make that mistake so he can be able to move around. Curtis Sovereign is waiting for both of them to screw up so he can take the charge. But the Toyota is leading right now. Toyota, Chevy, Toyota is how the top 3 look. The top 6 are Toyota, Chevrolet, Toyota, Chevy, Chevy, Toyota. Curtis Sovereign is doing his best to stay right with Larry Stubblefield so that they can work together and get around Sean Horlander. 16 laps to go. Yeah. Sorry, my glasses blurred. 16 laps left of this 250-mile race. And Horlander moves to the outside and lets Stubblefield around with ease, not even trying. So it is Curtis Sovereign and Brendan Matthews trying to get around Larry Stubblefield. Horlander, for some reason, got out of the way and just let all 3 of those cars jump around him like that nothing. And now, with 15 laps to go, is trying to figure out how to get around the other 2 leaders. And instead, it cost him the draft and pushed him back. So Horlander is pushing up and trying to close the distance on the front 3. There's only a car distance between Horlander and Matha. David Herrera and Cameron Harris are trying their best to close the distance as best they can onto Horlander. It's not working, as there's about a 15-car length distance between them. Coming 14 laps to go, it is Larry Stubblefield leading these last couple of laps. With Curtis Sovereign, they're coming up on lap traffic now. It is Michael Kurtz who is struggling Kurtz has moved to the inside to give the leaders the inside in each direction. They're coming up on more lap traffic. Larry Stubblefield is leading the race with Larry Sovereign right behind him, right on his back bumper as they come up on lap traffic. The lap traffic is moving to the outside of the track to let the leaders go to the inside. You're watching. You see Robinson and Yo working together. It might have been Tyrone Yo and Michael Boone. Let's take a look. Nope, it's Gregory Robinson and Tyrone Yo working together to stay ahead of Larry Stubblefield, who's coming fast up on them. Robinson's not a lap down. Tyrone Yo is. If Stubblefield and the rest of them catch up to Robinson, that will put him down a lap. We're 11 laps left of the race. Make that 10 laps left of the race. Here in just a second, as Larry Stubblefield comes through turn 3 and 4, catching Gregory Robinson and Tyrone Yo. They are in the backstretch. Tyrone Yo and Gregory Robinson are staying low. The leaders jump to the outside and take the high road around the lap traffic. Now Robinson and Yo are another lap down. Coming out of turn 4 into the trioval, it is Larry Stubblefield leading Curtis Sovereign. Sovereign and Matha are right behind Stubblefield, with Vorlander right behind Matha. Now they're coming up on. Looks like Michael Boone. Yep, Michael Boone is the next lap car that they come up on and pass with ease, going to the outside. Boone stays on the inside. I guess he signaled to the rest of the leaders that he was going to stay to the inside. So Larry Stubblefield is in the lead with 9 laps left. Off in the distance as they cross the start-finish line, you've seen another lap gone. Just in the distance, Larry Stubblefield, Curtis Sovereign, Brandon Matha, Sean Horlander, David Hara, Cameron Harris, Tommy Osborne, and Nicholas Rada are all on the lead lap. Gregory Robinson, James Nelson, Michael Kurtz, and Slim Bowden are a lap down. Slim Bowden is out of the race. And for some reason, Larry Stubblefield jumps to the outside, giving Curtis Sovereign the opportunity to take the lead again with Brendan Massett behind him. Larry Stubblefield drops in behind Gregory Robinson and in front of Michael Boone. Was there something wrong with his car, or is he not wanting to take the win of the season opener? We'll find out after the race. Curtis Sovereign, Nicholas Rada, and Rada goes to the outside as Sovereign takes the inside. So there was something wrong with Brado's car. Now Tommy Osborne's in the sight of the leaders. Seven laps to go of the race. It's Curtis Sovereign who is our race leader as he leads the field around to the tri-oval. There in the distance you can see Tommy Osborne. He moves to the high outside. That allows for the rest of the leaders to go to the inside up underneath him. And Larry Stubblefield, Tommy Osborne, looks like he's probably going to give him... Nope, he's not pushing. You see Brandon Matha right up against the back end of Curtis Sovereign's Toyota. The back end of that Toyota is caved in from the pushing that has been going on throughout this race. Curtis Sovereign has been getting his bumper knocked in by the Chevrolet of Brandon Matha. We'll take a look at Matha and look at his gearbox. Not his gearbox. At his nose, and all you see is the back bumper just getting pushed in of Curtis Sovereign. Look at Curtis Sovereign, and that Chevrolet is all over his back end. All that movement behind Curtis Sovereign could cost him some issues, major issues, because it'll force that car to turn without the front wheels. We are 4 laps left of the race, and it's Curtis Sovereign in the lead lap with Brendan Matha right behind him, Sean Horlander behind him, David Hara and Larry Stubblefield, Cameron Harris are all on the lead lap. You see Stubblefield is moving to the outside. Horlander jumps up in front, trying to block and take the lead with the momentum. Horlander is now in second place as they come across the start line. Horlander is now in first place, and he is trying to keep that 82 behind him. For some reason, Brendan Matthews has moved to the inside of the race, and it's Larry Stubblefield taking the lead from Horlander. Gregory Robinson jumped out in front of Horlander and slowed him down like crazy. They are 4 from 5 wide. It looks like they were 4 wide, but they are 3 wide going into the corners. That is good. As they come out of 2, let's see how this works out for them. And no, the cars get turned. 3 laps to go. The yellow is out. Let's see who went around. We're going to watch this and see who goes around. We got to change the camera angle one more time because this is not a good angle. Alright, we'll go back to 2. And we'll see what happened to bring that caution out. Brendan Mathis got turned from the outside, or from the inside to the outside, and just eats that wall. working his front end. You know, there are a lot of unhappy drivers with that one right there. Larry Stubblefield, Curtis Sovereign, Sean Horlander, David Hara, Cameron Harris, Brendan Matha is not happy at all. He's going to have to go in and get some major repair done on the front end of his car. Everybody's going in. The free pass will go to Gregory Robinson to get back on the lead lap. Let's see who the leader will be coming off of pit road. Right now, it is Larry Stubblefield. He is being followed by Sean Horlander, David Herrera, who will be next. Curtis Sovereign is coming off. Brandon Matha is not having a good night. Our race leader is Larry Stubblefield, Sean Horlander, David Hara, Curtis Sovereign. With 3 laps to go of the race. This race will end with a green-white checker. I think there's only 2 attempts at a green-white checker. So when the lights go out on the pace car, they have to go around 1 time to get the green flag. Then they have to go around 1 more time to get the white flag. Then 1 more time to get the checkered flag. If during the white a caution is thrown, that will end the race. So it can be a green, white, yellow checker, but it should be a green, white, checkered finish. Once the white flag is thrown, no matter what, how they end the race will be determined after that white flag is flown. Larry Stubblefield is on the inside. Sean Horlander on the outside. David Herrera to the inside. Curtis Sovereign on the outside. You see the cars joining back into the field. We might have a black flag on Brandon Matthews for joining the field before the blue. Nope. So it's Larry Stubblefield, Sean Horlander, Curtis Sovereign, David Herrera, Brendan Matha, Gregory Robinson, James Nelson, Tommy Osborne, Nicholas Rada, Cameron Harris, Michael Boone, Tyrone Yo, Michael Kurtz, Slim Bowden. Slim Bowden is out of the race due to a blown engine earlier in the race. Michael Kurtz is still in the pit as the lights are out on the pace car. You see the 43 staying low. He is trying his best to earn or not use a lot of fuel, and we just watched the 75 of James Nelson give his buddy Curtis Sovereign a little tap, saying, "Hey buddy, I'm here," and here they go. Larry Stubblefield did not hold anything back. He got a good jump, and he's off and running with David Hara right behind him. Sean Horlander is on the outside. James Nelson is racing, but is not a contestant in this race. Behind Larry Stubblefield as David Hara tried to pass on the outside. Larry Stubblefield is still the race leader. Curtis Sovereign's in second place, and it looks like the number 15 of David Hara is just hung up outside. We are on the final lap. Let's see how it goes. The outside line is trying to push and get a lead, but it is just hung high and dry. Everybody on the outside is went all the way back down to, where did they drop? They dropped back to 3rd and 5th place. As they come through turn 3, is Sovereign going to jump to the outside behind Larry Stubblefield? Stubblefield shoots to the outside, and oh, they get turned. It is a crash at the end, and the race ends under a wreck. David Hara wins it. Brandon Mathis in 2nd place. Sean Horlander 3rd place. Larry Stubblefield comes across the line in 4th place. Curtis Sovereign is in 5th place. Gregory Robinson's in 6th place. Let's go back and take a look at that last little bit. Let's see how that played out for them. You see James Nelson turns. Oh, you know that they're not going to be too many happy people with that one. As we watch from the white flag, we're going to watch we're going to watch James Nelson's car, but we're going to watch it from the chase camera. The rear chase. Where's the rear chase? Okay. Set shot 2. Don't know which camera this is, but we're going to watch it from here and see what happens on this last lap. So as they come through the corner, you see they get a little bit of distance and start wobbling. Backstretch, it looks like Curtis is just about to jump out of line. Stubblefield gets up there in front of him, holds him off, then Stubblefield gets out of whack, and yep. Oh, man. Just one bad incident after another. Alright, let's go and talk to the drivers and see how they feel about that last little incident.
I had you cleared. I was going to win it.
If you watch it from Rada, it looks like it was just super intentional. If you watch it from inside his cockpit.
James's?
Yeah.
No, Rada.
Oh, when he came across and hit you?
No, on the last lap.
On the, yeah, I'm in here, guys, and so on that last lap, watching it from Nelson's point of view, it looked like he got a little bit too close to you, Curtis, and just turned you. And that turned you into Stubblefield. So, what it was...
If you mean a little too close, I pushed him, and I caught him a little bit too far to the left.
It was 3 inches too far to the left.
Yeah,
it was barely.
You pushed him. Yeah, it doesn't look intentional. It does look like you just ran him over a little bit, though. So
if we
trying to push him to the line, it was the last lap. What were you doing?
Curtis wouldn't have been at the front if James hadn't pushed us down the backstretch.
Yeah.
He crashed Curtis twice in 2 laps. We had 4X, and then that was another 4X.
Oh, yeah, I want to go back and watch that, too.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I did. You just said something.
I crunched you on that one.
It was
You got me.
Going to the white
lap
flag.
102 on the backstretch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he gave me a good shot.
We were all 3 touching at the same time, and we're ready for it. That's what it was. But the guy you pushed us by, that's who won.
I know.
Okay.
Playing almost worked.
I barely beat Rodden. Past me.
I gotta ask, who's 2X?
Tommy.
Okay.
Just Tommy.
Where?
Forever.
Oh, there's Coach Bill.
He probably left. He had a bad night.
For the record, I had some really good driving going on right up until that wreck. I made my way through the field like 4 times.
What means that you got laps down?
Came into pit lane too hot, got a 40-second hold.
Okay, that's what I thought happened because I seen you out in the grass in the pit, and I was like, oh, he had to be burning it when he crossed that line.
Like 75 going across the line.
I'm glad I saved it because I got smushed between Larry and James when he did that hit.
I didn't think we would save it.
At my view, it doesn't look like it's going to be that bad of a hit. But you catch Larry right before I catch you.
7-mile-an-hour difference. We're already doing 196. That's a big difference.
It was a hit, is all I know.
Are the playoffs winning you in?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm still going to race every week.
So the rule about that is you got to at least make 40 to 50% of the races.
Yep.
You can't just come in, win one race, and then be automatically into the playoffs. You have to come in and race several weeks with us.
Right.
So.
Right. I'm hoping to win a couple more, but probably not.
Well,
I lucked into that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can thank James for that one.
Yeah. Now.
You know what, Curtis? Next time, do it your damn self.
You know what? The whole premise about this is you were like, Curtis, I'm going with you. I'm like, okay, cool. So he's gonna push me. All right. I didn't think you were gonna wreck me.
All right, next time. Yeah, that's cool.
You didn't say
do it on your own.
Going to push you.
I know,
Push
right?
you all the way to the safer barrier.
It's all right, James. I ain't mad. A little frustrated because I can only win at super speedways and you took it away, but it's okay.
Well, now I'm going to give you.
That's fine. Next super speedway race, buddy, you will never feel my bumper.
You were able to hold off and run a good portion of the race as the leader, Curtis.
I know.
I don't know.
I had no fast repairs, so I had to stay in front of everybody.
Yeah. Now that first incident.
I got to go back and look at that too.
What time are we racing, James? What time are we gonna get on?
That was pretty rough out there.
8 oh yeah, we got to talk about that. 8 a.m. Eastern, which is what, 7 your time. Do you have the ability to just even get up and get the team entered and shit? Because I think you did it last time. Other than that, being as it's so early your time, I'm willing to take the first stint.
I thought Kenneth was because he had to work.
I'll take one of the early ones, but Kenneth has been MIA for 2 days.
Sorry, I'm typing.
So So I don't know what's going on with that. Hey, Tommy, are you able to be up that early?
I'm even still here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, we'll just, whoever can be there, we'll hop on and just try it. Log it in and figure it out.
Any of the new guys, you guys road race any?
I suck at it too, but I'm totally down.
10 hours long.
Oh.
Yeah. Tomorrow?
Never mind.
Curtis
We
and
raced the 24 hours of Daytona.
Yeah, you guys, all you guys are more than welcome. I'm sorry for being a shithead. I get aggravated sometimes and go to fuck off. I don't mean to.
It's okay.
I've got PTSD real bad, so just look over me.
We love you, Tommy. Hey, Sean, I think I just tried to, because I got to run, and I tried to go above you, and I think I tipped you.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and from the point of view I'm seeing, you jump out, and Sean jumps out to try and block you and go with you, and instead you just barely got the front bumper in front of him. So that just turns him into the wall.
Yeah, sorry, Sean, that was my bad.
For the record, my hit on Curtis was not bad at all. Curtis was already doing 5 mile an hour more than Larry when I got to him.
Stop I know to make you yourself feel better because you wrecked me out of the lead. 300 feet from the start-finish line.
These net codes are getting ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
Now, there's the net code a little bit further ahead of that with Brendan. Is that how he Massa? And Rada. They got
what track is the race up from?
Road Atlanta.
Yeah.
What'd you think about it, Mark?
What?
Yeah, how was the broadcast? Did it look good?
The race looked good. I will say that there wasn't. There was some incidences where I was worried about certain individuals not being able to hold their line, and it proved itself. And there was a couple of incidences where I was wondering what happened, like with Kurtz. Or Slim Bowden. They both got into it, and Bowden got knocked out of the race, and I didn't know what was the cause of that. So I'm having to go back and look, but you could tell who was working together, and I figured that Tommy and Larry were working together as they came up in the last couple of laps, and then all of a sudden
I screwed up. I did about a big 360 on pit road and lost everybody.
And James, I seen him lose it, so he went down. But yeah, I'd say tonight was a pretty good broadcast for everybody out there. So, and there's a Robert LaFlamme. He said, "Good luck, bro." And who he's talking to, I don't know. So
it was a good race. And oh, you guys, the ones that are still in here,
David
good job.
Locarno, he thought he had to the end of the qualifying to get into the race, but he wasn't. At 9:01, the race was closed. So he was.
Who was
not,
that?
David Lorfano.
Yeah, he popped in and spotted for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped a message in here. Thought I had till the end of qual to get in, but I guess not. 9:01, it was already. Good luck, guys. So qual was at 8:55. Well, shoot, maybe he can run next.
9:01's not qual.
Yeah, I think he thought the qualifying was started at 9 to 9:05.
Yeah.
The race, I think, starts at 9.
Yeah, the race itself started at 9 o'clock. So, The qualifying started about 8:53, 8:54, somewhere in there. So, anyway, we had a lot of new people, and looked like everybody got along pretty well. I did see a few incidences where some people might be mad at other people. But
Smokey?
I'm pretty sure y'all took care of that on y'all's end. So next week, where is the race going to be?
Atlanta, Old Atlanta.
Old Atlanta, in these cars.
Sir.
So,
I like that track.
in these cars, with as
Whoever
rough
said
as
that sound about it.
Yeah, with as the track is, it's going to be interesting.
Yup.
Yeah, we ran one in another league already this season, and yeah, I mean the tire fall off's there, but I mean the speed fall off more than anything.
All right.
But
Maybe we can throw up a practice session later on in the week or something. Maybe,
yeah.
you know, you guys, anytime.
Rada, are you going to make it to next week's race? Mikla?
Yes, yes, I think.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, good racing, Rada.
Thank you, thank you. That was fun.
Hey, me and you was at it right there, wasn't we?
There for a little bit. So, all right.
Good race, Rada.
I will leave this chat, guys.
Yeah.
And
Mark,
unless
thanks
y'all
for
got
everything, buddy.
All right. I will see y'all next week.
Hey, Mark, I'll text you about Sunday where we're all meeting and stuff.
Okay.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Thanks, Mark.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Did I get out of this?
Welcome to Charlotte. Is that what you're doing?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that finishes up the season opener of Season 2 for Quick Finishers Racing League. I have been your host, Mark Mudslide Hollifield. Thank y'all for coming out to Daytona 250 and watching this exciting race. And it was exciting there at the end as we watched a huge crash just take out everybody and change how everything worked out. So we hope to see y'all next week, and hopefully everything will be up and working properly again so that we will have a good race and good broadcast. I appreciate y'all coming out, watching the race. If you want, hit the notification button. I will send you a notification of when I go live again for next week's race. We will be at Atlanta in the Gen 6 setup cars, which will be Toyota Camry or Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. So I have been your host, Mark Mudslide Hollifield. I'm glad y'all came out. I appreciate everything. Have a good weekend. Look forward to seeing y'all next weekend.